Hi.
Hi.
When you think of crochet, you probably picture an old lady in a rocking chair knitting a sweater. However, crochet is a beautiful and productive art form for people of all ages. My cousin taught me the basics of crochet when I was only 8, and I've been crocheting ever since. I've made several sweaters, afghans, and even a few dolls. I'm also currently involved in many fiber arts groups with people who are like-minded crafters of all different ages and backgrounds. The exact origins of crochet are unknown, but people have been using it to create pieces that are both beautiful and functional as well as decorative for hundreds of years. Crochet is therapeutic and productive, making it a wonderful hobby for anyone looking to learn a new skill. And for the record, no, crocheting and knitting are not exactly the same thing. As I mentioned previously, experts are unsure of the origins of modern crochet. In Ruthie Mark's article on the history of crochet, the crochet expert Annie Potter claims, quote, "The modern art of true crochet as we know it today was developed during the 16th century. It became known as crochet lace in France and chain lace in England. However, writer and researcher Liz Paladin believes that there is no convincing evidence as to how old the art of crochet might be or where it came from. Despite differing opinions on the details, experts generally agree that crochet most likely developed from ancient Chinese fiber arts and needlework techniques." So what exactly is crochet? Crochet derives from the French word meaning hook. Crocheting and knitting are similar, so it's understandable that people get confused. They both create pieces by pulling yarn through a series of loops. The primary differences are in the tools used. Crochet uses a single hook, like this one, or like this one, while knitting uses 2 or more needles with straight tips. Both methods are used to produce gorgeous pieces, and many patterns actually include both crochet and knitting instruction variations. The works you create can be purely decorative, but I love crochet for the art's practical and therapeutic values as well. The first documented use of crochet items were as ornamental accessories. As the blog Wool and the Gang explains, crochet was originally used in Europe as a cheaper alternative to create lace, which made it stigmatized as an inferior product. This was until Queen Victoria took crochet up as her own hobby. I personally love to crochet lace doilies, which adds to my sister's suspicion that I'm really a grandma in disguise. Crochet has since been used to make many useful items such as clothing, purses, blankets, tablecloths, dolls, and so much more. Now I'm going to show you a few of the things that I've created as well as what I'm currently working on. First, this is a shawl that I made. It's very elegant. This is a wool sweater. This is my favorite cardigan that I've made, and it actually looks pretty close to knitted. This is an example of a baby hat that one of my crochet groups would donate to the hospitals for preemies. And this is my current project. It is a crochet lace tablecloth. It's not even close to finished, but I'm having a really good time making it. Crocheting is also great for your mental health. Crochet has been implemented in many prisons and juvenile detention centers. The skill encourages patience, but it's also stress relieving. Plus, it's really fun. The cousin who taught me how to crochet my first granny square blanket learned the skill herself while in a behavioral health group home. I like how Jessica Zimmer states, "A stitch a day keeps the blues away." The yarn and the repetitive nature of the art helped me to get into that unplugged mode. I agree. I hope that you've learned a little bit more about the wonderful art of crochet. Despite an uncertain background, crochet is an art technique that has been used for decorative, practical, and therapeutic benefits for several hundreds of years. Crocheted works can be as easy or as complicated as you would like, so it's a great hobby for all ages. One could even say it's off the hook. If you'd like to get started with crochet, I've included a few YouTube channels that are really great. Thank you.